Hello, my beautiful souls. I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to your daily read for Wednesday, November 9th, 2022. I do want to remind you, per usual, this is general for the day for all 12 signs. So simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do more than appreciate you hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and as well leaving me a comment or several down below. Wow, I need to shave. Anyways, I did get a bit of a late start to my day. I slept in. Oops. And so I'm hoping that I can get through this reading, get it accomplished without any background noise due to my roommates. But we will see. We're going to begin and just jump right into the tarot part of the reading by pulling from the Light Seers deck. But let's aim down and pull some cards. Alrighty, let's do some shuffling and see what the day has to offer. Let's pull actually one for each quarter and see what we get. One tarot for each quarter for Wednesday. Okay. High Priestess for the first quarter. I'm not going to take these. Okay. Alrighty, and right from the middle of the deck, we'll pull the last one. And I think we're going to pull another tarot from the same deck to further clarify each quarter. So let's see what we get for the High Priestess, the Page of Cups. Don't be surprised if it's a day where you wake up and you feel a little bit out of it, a bit spacey. People are seeing you glowing though. I do feel as if there's a push to imagine, to daydream, to simply expect the best. I feel as if there's something that you're expecting to wrap oneself up in throughout this Wednesday. Whether it's a chance for a new opportunity, it could be meeting up with somebody, it could be simply just going to work, right? Or running your business. It could be more than one thing, but it feels like there's a focus on something where you're meant to push to imagine the best, right? So that therefore you can manifest the success of just that, walking into whatever that is for you, or just entering into it and allowing for oneself to recognize that it's very spiritually guided and connected all the meanwhile. Interesting. I'm not going to repeat that because I'm not sure that it was of relevance for the day, but I do feel like there's downloads coming through to begin this day, to say the very least. Let's actually move these over so you can see them. But I think we're going to go back and pull, actually we'll do it first, a tea leaf card for each quarter to get more detail. Okay, this one feels right. Ignore all my cards over here. That's just how I've been working since I moved into this place. What do we have for the first quarter? Okay, beware of greed. I feel as if there's a push to keep oneself in perspective, keep things in perspective, or bring it back to a productive way of viewing things where you get a level of success for your business or for your job, or you are entering into a chance for a new opportunity and you need to not be too expecting too much, right? Or seeing what you get and then wanting even more so, right? Even more of which. I hope that was put in the right manner, but I did see the number 222. 222. Look up that angel number meaning, as there is a message speaking upon the first quarter or the day as a whole. Let's pull for the second quarter where we have the Ten of Swords. There is the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a focus on your creativity, on your innate ability to come up with creative solutions, to adapt, to move forward towards levels of fulfillment for oneself. But you're being reminded that changing your schedule moving forward, but also a change in your routine and your lifestyle, rewinding back, left you with more passion, okay? I do feel as if there's a change that you're being pushed to reflect upon and even utilize in one way, shape, or form for your business, for your job, for whatever you're wrapped up with throughout this day, or just viewing success for. That's leaving you inspiring more people. It's leaving you more passionate. It's a day that reminds you that, yes, certain changes at times leave things feeling a bit uncertain, right? Leaving you feeling as if things might have been a bit stagnant because of it, right? That switch up or multiple switch ups, or maybe felt a little bit back and forth or up and down. But you're being reminded the true purpose, the essential purpose of the change or changes that you're being pushed to reflect upon. I feel like whatever you're wrapping yourself up with in the first half of the day feels very passionate, okay? Especially the second quarter for whatever reason. Review your work and smile is what I'm hearing. Okay, actually we got a pull for the second quarter. Bear with me, I feel like the energy in the air here where I'm living is just not amazing. There's a reason why I get up quite early to do these readings. One, to best avoid any sort of roommate noise or neighborhood noise, but I also feel like, the energy just shifts as people start to wake up surrounding me. Anyways, so remember we had the Knight of Cups. We don't have it anymore. So that could be speaking upon love for you, as there is a level of love, deep affection, and caring taking a focus with the Heart card, all right? And I really do feel as if this isn't just, I just heard the word platonic, excuse me. It's not just pertaining to romance, right? Dating, stuff of that nature, relationships. I feel like people viewing your work online or just in person, experiencing your energy, your way of being, love, right? It's this feeling that people just like your vibe, and that's evident in the second quarter, all right? Even if it's experiencing your vibe from a previous moment or several moments. But we're moving on to the second half of the day. The third quarter, where we have the Eight of Cups and the Fool. I'm now being drawn back to the High Priestess, which it is aligned with, and I really do feel as if there is some spiritual messing with throughout this day to be expected, all right? But I feel like if you do experience that to an extent or in certain ways, you are somebody who would expect it anyways, right? Or you just are prepared for it in certain ways. But the Eight of Cups and the Fool card talking about how you're being pushed to move towards a leap of faith that's going to leave you with more financial success, more career success in general, both. It could be more love. I do feel like you're being pushed to walk towards this opportunity or this chance to experience more sunlight, okay? More happiness, more success in a lot of ways, right? If I didn't say that already. But I really do feel as if, whether you realize it or not, this opportunity, this chance, this new beginning for oneself, even if it's already been sparked to an extent previous to this day, that's going to leave you with more of a glow, more of a shine, more success once again. Let's pull here. The month of February, taking an underlining focus for whatever reason, I sense that things are going to shift for you in a really, really big way when it comes to what is leaving you a bit frustrated in certain ways recently. It could be a change of residence. It could be a switch up in your career, things loosening up in certain ways, progress-wise. I'm actually not going to take that. The month of April could also take a focus. We have the Crown card. Honor and respect will come to you, right? This is for the third quarter. So it's a day where you're being pushed to highlight in one's mind, heart, and soul to recognize that people are honoring and respecting you. Say you're going for an interview or you are meeting up with somebody, right? Or hanging out with people, or even just more so pertaining to the work that you are producing and developing, throwing out there into the universe. It could be more than one of what I just mentioned, even if you struggle to speak due to energy or your spiritual connection, or just feeling a bit out of it and tired. You're being honored and respected, okay? People are seeing you in a very worthy light, in a very successful light. People are noticing how talented and skilled and experienced you are in certain ways. But it just feels as if that will overpower any slip-ups, difficulties, annoyances throughout this day, any levels of frustration that might come to be. Okay, we're moving on to the last quarter where we have the Death and Rebirth card. I feel like, once again, underneath it all, you're being reminded how efficiently you're manifesting at this time. So take a deep breath and just reassure oneself by recognizing that things are falling into place as they're meant to. There's a push to realize or to remember, when you need something the most, it will come to you shortly after that, right? Even if it feels as if you need it in that moment, right? Or you even needed it rewinding back. It's okay, all right? Take a deep breath and recognize that spirit, the universe, will align you with whatever you need the most when it's meant to come in, all right? Even if there's a little bit of a delay, that delay was purposeful for more than one reason, I feel the need to say. But Death and Rebirth, all right? It feels like there's a highlight in the last part of the day how things in your external reality are developing and changing, and that could definitely tie into your ability to manifest. I know it does for me personally, but of course it's going to differ from case to case. But it's this feeling where, as you march to the beat of your own drum, as you feel this new level of passion ignited in certain areas of your life, and that being evident throughout this day, it's pushing you to adjust things, right? To ask oneself, where do I need to make these adjustments, these changes? You could find that a big switch up in your day-to-day routine, or just some of which, is about to be implemented, and that's totally a beautiful thing. But it feels a little bit concerning, or just maybe something you don't want to have to do but feel you need to, right? It may be tied into this Fool card energy, this leap of faith, but I really do feel as if there's just a focus from the beginning of the day till the very end, especially in the last quarter, in regards to your glow, right? If you look at that glowing imagery from the inside out for the Death and Rebirth card, and when we go back to the Page of Cups from the first quarter. So they're saying your spiritual connection is helping you glow, even though you may be messed with from time to time throughout this day. But you're being reminded once again, certain changes, developments, especially one that takes a highlight throughout this day, is going to, again, enhance that glow, even if you don't think so. Not saying it won't entail some hard work, some effort, a need to put to use your knowledge and wisdom from your path up until this point. But you've got this. You've got this. I feel like there's just an assured amount of success that stems from every or most experiences, moments throughout this day, okay? It's like if you feel overqualified for something, then you'll naturally succeed, right? But major challenge to overcome, all right? You're being forewarned in the last quarter of a challenge that you need to overcome, or it could be just taking place at this point, but being pushed to recognize in certain ways things aren't meant to be perfect along your path throughout this day, and just moving forward with whatever you continue or embark upon. But these challenges, these little hiccups, obstacles, you can overcome and adjust, adapt with ease, right? You've done it before and you can do it again. Embrace the imperfection is what I'm hearing. But also there's a push to be strategic with your money, I'm getting, okay? To not overspend, even if you think or know you're going to be making more money moving forward, or have expected money coming in. But it also feels like there is a forewarning not to compare what you're about to embark upon, or what you have in front of you wrapped up with, excuse me. Don't compare it to the past. It's not the same. It's not meant to be. It prepared you for what you have now and what you will move forward towards and wrap oneself up with, but it's not the same. Let the past be the past, and allow for oneself to remember there's a lot of hard work lying ahead, but it's going to be so rewarding. It's going to be so, it's going to make you so successful, and it's going to leave you with more of what you've been asking the universe for, period. All right. Get ready to see oneself even more so manifesting more and more success in more than one area of your life. All right. So I hope this was really helpful, and I am sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Wednesday, and I'll see you next time.